I'm afraid a lot of these videos will be filmed with me in this jumper just because I'm trying to catch up. Vlogmas has been a bit of a nightmare for me, I can't lie. I don't think I'll be doing it next year.
I love you.
Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. This video is going to be a Q&A. Kind of Christmassy. I asked you guys to send me like questions and most of them are like Christmas ones, but then I have some other ones which are just like in general. I'm gonna answer them but then call it a Christmas Q&A because it's Christmas time and I'm doing a Q&A. So yeah, let's get into it. Okay, so one of you asked, is the Christmas experience better in Ireland or England? I would have to say Ireland, only because it feels like a proper break. Like, there's no Wi-Fi in the house and the signal isn't great. Also, we have like so much family over here and we get to see all of them, which we don't see very often, which also I think is another reason why I think it's nicer to go to Ireland for Christmas. I like being away from social media. I know that sounds like, you know, I feel like that's not a popular opinion, but it is really nice when you can just leave your phone in the house and not be worried about like who's texting or whatever, because you're not gonna get it anyway. But yeah, I'd say I prefer Ireland at Christmas. However, we do see some of the family in England before we go to Ireland, so we have like a Christmas with them as well. So it's never Ireland or England. It's kind of, we do England Christmas equivalent and then go to Ireland. Mince pies or Christmas pudding? I don't really like either. Christmas pudding is a fruity one, isn't it? I don't think I like that one. I think I've tried it like once and I wasn't a fan. But mince pies, I can get behind. I can get behind that. I just wouldn't voluntarily eat one. If someone said mince pies or Christmas pudding, I'd have a mince pie. Bright white lights or warm white lights? I'm trying to like, what's considered like warm and bright? Is this for like Christmas decorations? This is like for Christmas lights on the house or something. I would probably say warm white lights, only because I feel like the bright lights would give me a headache half the time. Also, Maisie is fully asleep. Oh, spelling name wrong in Christmas card or getting someone a gift they already have? Oh. Both are awful, aren't they? I'd probably say getting someone a gift they already have, because what are they going to do with that? Either re-gift it or just sell it or just have two. I don't know. I feel like I'd rather get someone a gift that they don't have and that they really like. Yeah, I'd rather misspell someone's name in a card than get someone a gift that they're not going to use because they already have one. Maybe your favourite little Christmas tradition, as unconventional as you like. Probably the getting up really early in the morning to open presents, because when we were younger, my brother used to do this thing where he'd be like, is it wake up's time? And he'd like scream it and wake us all up, and then it would be. And then we'd all like rush down to open our presents and everything, and mum gets a photo of us before we go open our presents, which can be annoying now, but still, it's cute. She's got to have one every year, and it's always laid out the same way in the same stockings. I don't know, I just like the familiarity of it. What's it like having Maisie in Ireland for Christmas? It's been alright. It's been alright. I mean, she's getting used to the house because she has never been here before. The first morning she weed on our carpet, so that wasn't great. We're still trying to get her used to people, because obviously because we got her in lockdown and my parents were and still are quite strict about COVID and being safe, which I kind of appreciate because I haven't had it yet, so it must be working somehow. She's still scared of people, so she still kind of goes ballistic when someone's in the house, but we're trying to get her used to people. But she's so cute, and it's so cute to see her like explore a new place and everything, and her on the beach was so nice to watch her just run around, go a bit mental. She loves the beach. She definitely loves the beach. So nice to have Maisie in Ireland for the first time as well. So what's on my wish list? I have asked for a set of like gold rings, because I have like gold necklace, gold hoops and a silver ring, which as much as I love the silver ring, I'd like to complete the gold look. Do you know what I mean? I don't think I actually have any gold jewellery, so I've asked for that. I haven't really asked for anything else. Like, luckily my mum is quite good at like surprising us with gifts. Like, these were a surprise. I didn't ask her for these and she got me these, and they're so nice. I wear them all the time, so I kind of know that luckily whatever I get I'm gonna like, usually. What's my most awkward Christmas moment? I'd have to say when we were having the England fam round for like the Christmas dinner thing. So I used to share a room with Natalie, and that room has like an ensuite, but the door doesn't lock. And so my uncle was coming to say goodbye to us, and he came in the room looking for me, and then obviously didn't find me, went to look in the bathroom, and I was just sat on the loo. I'd say that's a really awkward Christmas moment. Tips for second year uni. It is a big step up. It is much harder. I think first year you can kind of get away with not working as much and taking days off or starting assignments really late. That is one thing I'll say, you really have to be prepared with assignments. Like, I did one of my assignments literally the night before and it was a bit of a disaster. So yeah, I just say definitely prepare to do your like assignments early in advance, because they are big projects and you will need a lot of time to do them. Try and just keep on top of the workload. It is really difficult when you start. I'm still so behind and I'm desperately trying to catch up. I've gone to the library so much. The library will become your best friend. Like, go to the library. I haven't been going out as much, but that's also just kind of personal preference. Yeah, and obviously like living in a house is very different. Like, it's very different to living in accommodation. I really am having to learn to budget better. Second year uni is really good, but like shit gets real. So like you actually have to get yourself into gear and like knuckle down with the work is what I'll say. So just prepare yourself for that basically. Would you rather be somewhere hot or cold at Christmas? I'd rather be somewhere cold, because then you can have your massive hoodies on and Christmas pajamas and be all like warm and snug with hot chocolates and like scarves and big hats, and definitely cold. And then if it snows, that's so cute. Definitely cold over hot. Would you ever spend Christmas abroad? I know you go to Ireland, but like Europe or something. Yeah, of course I'd be down. I really want to go to New York for Christmas one time. That's just like a typical dream, to go to New York at Christmas. Like, that's so famously known for being really nice at Christmas. But like I love seeing my family so much, and that's why I love going to Ireland for Christmas, because I actually get to catch up with them and see them all the time, which is so worthwhile. And I think I'd really miss them if I did go somewhere else. What holiday traditions do you have? We have a lot of holiday traditions, I can't lie. So there aren't really that many like leading up to Christmas, except for Christmas Eve, which usually we go to my cousin's house and everyone goes there, but obviously because of like restrictions and COVID and all the rules in Ireland, you're only allowed, I think, is it 3 different households? So they've called that off, which fair enough. But I think I'm still going to my other cousin's house, who's having like a certain amount of households to their house. So that will be really nice. We'll still at least be doing something for Christmas Eve. And then on Christmas, we usually get up, open presents, have a fried breakfast, courtesy of my dad. And then we go to church. And then we would, after church, we would go to my auntie's and have sausage and mashes. And some of my family do the Christmas Day swim in Black Rock in Galway. If you guys know Galway, you'll know where Black Rock is. We come back here, and yeah, and then usually we take a walk on the beach at some point, because it is literally a 2-minute walk down there. That's about it really. And then in the evening, watch movies. Would you ever do the polar plunge or Christmas swim? Do you know what? I've really thought about this. I've really thought about doing this Christmas. I'm still making up my mind, because I don't think I would go from Black Rock, because it's like a really tall diving board that you have to jump off of. I think I might just go down at the beach, and I might convince some of my family to go with me. That might be a thing I do. If one of your besties had to cook you Christmas dinner, who would it be? I have had like a Christmas dinner that my sister and my friend Hattie cooked, and that was so nice. If it had to be from home, I'd say Hattie Price with the aid of Nat McStravick. If any of your besties had to make a Christmas quiz, who would it be? Callie, you set me up there. It would have to be Callie-Anne Callahan. She is the Christmas quiz master. By the way, where was our Christmas quiz this year? Tips on how to stay positive during the pandemic. Don't know why you're asking me this, to be honest. So the first lockdown, I think, is a good example to talk about, because I think what you've got to do, you've got to try and keep yourself busy. You have to try and do stuff, at least something in your day. You can't just stay at home all day, or the boredom will kill you. For example, in the first lockdown, this was before I went to uni, I really focused on my fitness. I was going on a run every day, I was doing loads of workouts. I got really fit, and I was like eating well, and then I was doing YouTube as well. It's just finding things that you enjoy, that you want to like fill your time doing. Obviously with uni it's very different because you've got loads of work and everything, but even just like movie nights with your flatmates. I honestly, sometimes when I was at uni, I would just get the bus into town and get just my favourite coffee, get a nice chocolate from my favourite coffee shop, and then just go back. Just so I got out of the house and I was actually doing something other than just sitting in the same room every day. You've got to keep yourself busy and do different things. I think that's probably the key to keeping positive, because if you are busy all the time, you feel like you're doing something in your days, and you'll feel like productive and better about yourself. So yeah, that would be my advice. What are your plans for the new year? I want to get back into going to the gym. I definitely want to do that. I do the society pole fitness. I really want to get better at that. By the way, not pole dancing, pole fitness, okay? Before I go with the comments like, pole fitness, okay? But yes, I really want to get better at that. I honestly love it. I really love it. Like I really didn't think I would. Like my housemate kind of, I signed up because she was like, please do it with me, and I was like, ugh, okay. And I wasn't really looking forward to it. First session was awful. I was so bad, so awful, and it really makes you feel shit if you can't do anything. I feel like once you pick something up and you actually do it and you're actually good at it, then it's such a confidence booster. And I don't know, I just find it so fun. The spin poles are so fun. I definitely want to improve that. But yeah, those were all the questions, guys. Thank you for sending them in. It was nice to actually get some questions from you guys to answer, because obviously the Christmas tag thing, I looked it up. But yeah, thank you for sending those in, and thank you for watching, guys. Thumbs up, subscribe if you're new, and notifications for the videos with the bell. Okay, bye.